Buying a new SUV in 2026 might be the worst financial decision you ever make. You drop 70 grand thinking you're buying peace of mind for your family, but the reality? Some of the most popular family haulers on the market right now are absolute disasters. We are talking $12,000 hybrid battery replacements, $7,000 transmissions tearing themselves apart before your first oil change, entire digital dashboards going pitch black and killing power on the highway. Consumer Reports just handed out reliability scores as low as 15 out of 100 to brands you used to trust with your life. Automakers are rushing unproven, fragile tech out the door, turning family vehicles into rolling science experiments. These are the 10 worst SUVs you will regret buying in 2026. Worst number 10. The 2025 to 2026 Genesis GV80, the $75,000 Mirage. Genesis built the GV80 to punch European luxury brands right in the mouth. It lures you in with a Bentley-style exterior, an incredibly gorgeous quilted leather interior, and a price tag that makes you feel like you are cheating the system. You pay $75,000 to look like an absolute boss. The second the new car smell fades, the illusion shatters. You are paying premium luxury prices for a vehicle plagued by fundamental engineering failures. Owners are dealing with blown fuel pumps, failing differentials, and steering systems that wander unpredictably on the highway. Inside that beautiful cabin, well, the electronics are a nightmare. You will find yourself constantly fighting dead climate controls and glitchy infotainment screens. You bought this SUV to look successful, but spending your weekends arguing with a service advisor while drinking terrible waiting room coffee is the exact opposite of luxury. The GV80 is a gorgeous suit tailored out of cheap fabric. The status symbol simply isn't worth the endless trips to the service bay. The GV80 is an expensive luxury trap, but hey, at least you have a warranty. Wait until you see the absolute grenade sitting in your neighbor's driveway at number 9. The 2024 to 2026 Nissan Rogue, the 3-cylinder grenade. The Nissan Rogue is one of the highest volume sellers in America. Dealerships lure you in with heavy discounts, fantastic cargo space, promise of massive fuel savings thanks to their new engine technology. Nissan made one of the worst engineering decisions of the modern era. They took a tiny, highly stressed 1.5-liter, 3-cylinder engine, added incredibly complex variable compression turbo technology, and bolted it to their notoriously fragile, continuously variable transmission. It is a recipe for disaster. The federal government recently forced Nissan to investigate these engines because the main bearings are prematurely failing. The engine literally eats itself alive, sending metal shavings through the oil pan, resulting in complete catastrophic engine failure. You are taking on the financial risk of a highly complex, unproven engine just to save a few pennies at the gas pump. A family SUV should be simple and bulletproof. The Rogue is an overly complex grenade waiting to go off. Leave it on the lot. The Rogue is a mechanical nightmare, but at least Nissan built it themselves. Our number 8 SUV is a complete scam wearing a stolen uniform. Worst number 8, the 2024 to 2026 Dodge Hornet, the Italian imposter. Dodge is marketing the Hornet as a muscular, aggressive, high-performance compact SUV. It lures you in with bold styling, hood scoops, and the promise of American muscle attitude packaged into a practical daily driver. You are being lied to. This is not an American muscle SUV. It is an overpriced, rebadged Alfa Romeo Tonale that is built in Italy. And with that Italian DNA comes a legendary curse of Italian electrical gremlins. The Hornet is suffering from severe growing pains. Owners report instrument clusters going completely black, phantom warning lights, and hybrid powertrains that awkwardly hesitate and jerk when transitioning between gas and electric power. You are paying a premium Dodge price tag for a European parts bin vehicle that spends half its life waiting for software patches to fix broken code. Do not fall for the marketing trap. The Hornet brings all of the notorious European reliability headaches with none of the actual prestige. If you want to avoid expensive European headaches, you might think buying a cheap entry-level SUV is the smart move. Number 7 proves you completely wrong. Worst number 7, the 2022 to 2026 Volkswagen Taos, the coolant consumer. The Taos is Volkswagen's cheapest entry-level SUV. It lures buyers in with a very low starting price, fantastic gas mileage, and that clean, minimalist German interior design. One that feels like the ultimate budget-friendly daily commuter. It is cheap for a reason. The Taos has been an absolute disaster for reliability. The biggest nightmare is the 1.5-liter engine, which suffers from catastrophic head gasket failures. Owners are checking their reservoirs and finding out their brand new SUV is drinking coolant like water. On top of the engine slowly destroying itself, the dual-clutch transmission is completely unrefined. Driving through a grocery store parking lot feels like you are riding a mechanical bull because the gearbox stutters, hesitates, and violently jerks at low speeds. You are trading a low monthly payment for a massive, multi-thousand-dollar engine teardown before the car hits 40,000 miles. Don't do it. A jerky transmission is annoying, but at least it moves. And the family hauler at number 6 won't even get you out of the driveway. Worst number 6, the 2024 to 2026 GMC Acadia, the stranded family hauler. The Acadia looks like the perfect American road trip vehicle. Rugged styling, huge captain's chairs, and enough room to carry half a Little League team. It promises comfort and capability for the long haul. But the Acadia has been heavily flagged by Consumer Reports because the drivetrain is an absolute liability. The 9-speed automatic transmission is failing at unacceptable rates, suffering from severe internal fluid leaks and complete loss of gear engagement. There is nothing worse than packing up your family for a weekend trip, pulling out onto a busy highway, and having your transmission slip into neutral and refuse to catch a gear. You are left stranded on the shoulder of the road with a car full of screaming kids waiting for a tow. You buy a 3-row SUV for peace of mind. The Acadia completely fails to deliver it. GMC dropping the ball isn't shocking anymore. But our number 5 SUV comes from a brand you thought you could trust with your life. Worst number 5, the 2024 to 2026 Mazda CX-90 PHEV, the glitchy betrayal. Mazda is universally praised by mechanics for its rock-solid reliability. The new CX-90 plug-in hybrid lures you in with a stunning, near-luxury interior and the promise of combining that legendary reliability with hybrid gas mileage. Mazda overreached, and the buyers are paying the price. Consumer Reports gave the CX-90 PHEV a brutal 1 out of 5 for predicted reliability. Because this is a massive, complex, first-generation powertrain, the growing pains are severe. The transition between the electric motor and the gas engine is violently clunky. Worse, owners are reporting terrifying vehicle surging and sudden warning lights throwing the SUV into limp mode. The forums are filled with loyal Mazda customers actively trying to lemon law their brand new SUVs because they have spent more time in the dealer's service bay than in their own garages. Never buy the first year of a brand new complex hybrid powertrain. Let someone else take the depreciation hit. Mazda made an honest mistake, but the vehicles at number 4 are a deliberate scam against the working class. Worst number 4, the 2025 to 2026 Chevrolet Equinox. The 15/100 nightmare is cheap to finance, deeply discounted, and pushed by dealers as the sensible family choice. A Consumer Reports handed the Equinox a humiliating 15 out of 100 for reliability, the bottom of its class. In 2026, the 8-speed transmission is a documented disaster. In cold weather, the car gets stuck in first gear, revving to the red line while you're barely moving. GM issued a bulletin, PIP 6100, because the transmission literally forgets how to shift. Their fix for owners? They actually told drivers to just briefly release the gas pedal to trick the car into shifting. You're paying $30,000 for a brand new SUV that requires a throttle trick just to get out of your neighborhood. Do not reward Chevrolet for building a vehicle that requires a reboot or a manual workaround just to function in the winter. If you think a stuck Chevy transmission is a headache, you wait until you see the repair bills on the 6-figure status symbol at number 3. Worst number 3, the 2024 to 2026 Land Rover Range Rover, the 6-figure check engine light. It is the ultimate symbol of wealth and power, favored by royalty, athletes, and celebrities alike. The cabin is wrapped in the finest materials on Earth, promising unmatched off-road capability that you will never actually use. You are paying over $100,000 for a vehicle that is mathematically guaranteed to break your heart. In their dependability study, J.D. Power scored Land Rover at an absolutely humiliating 274 problems per 100 vehicles. The complex air suspension systems are notorious for failing, leaving your 6-figure luxury tank sagging on the pavement like a broken shopping cart. The infotainment screens black out, and the repair bills are so astronomical that extended warranty providers are terrified to cover them. If you can afford a Range Rover, you can afford the loaner car you'll live in. If you buy a Range Rover out of warranty, you are simply funding your local mechanic's retirement account. A broken air suspension is embarrassing, but the SUV at number 2 will put the fear of God into you when you try to merge onto the highway. Worst number 2, the 2024 to 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee 4xe, the highway hazard. It's a classic Jeep Grand Cherokee that you can plug into your wall. It promises silent city driving, classic Jeep capability, and a massive federal tax credit. It feels like the ultimate guilt-free family vehicle. Consumer Reports gave this a 1 out of 5, and the reality is actually terrifying. For Stellantis rushed this plug-in hybrid technology, and the software cannot handle the hardware. It was hit with a safety recall due to a glitch that causes a complete, sudden loss of motive power. Imagine cruising down the interstate at 75 miles an hour with your kids in the back, and the computer shuts down the gas engine and the electric motors simultaneously. You lose the gas pedal. You lose momentum. You are left coasting into dangerous highway traffic, praying you don't get rear-ended by a semi-truck. Fuel efficiency is never worth risking your life over unproven, glitchy software. A loss of power is terrifying, but the number 1 worst SUV of 2026 takes the software nightmare to an entirely different, catastrophic level. Worst number 1, the 2024 to 2026 Chevrolet Blazer EV, the rolling science experiment. General Motors hyped this as the ultimate Tesla killer. It lured buyers in with aggressive styling and a massive, futuristic infotainment screen, but instead it became the biggest automotive disaster of the decade. We are dropping the format for this one because the Blazer EV is in a league of its own. The software architecture in this vehicle is so incredibly flawed that GM actually had to issue a massive stop sale order. The cars were essentially self-destructing right off the showroom floor. The vehicle's computer systems fail to communicate, causing the A11 radio module to completely brick itself, which then actively drains and kills the 12-volt battery while the car is parked. But here is the real nightmare scenario. We saw reports of owners taking their brand new $50,000 EVs on holiday road trips, stopping to charge, and having the computer completely lock them out. The screens go black. It refuses to charge. It refuses to shift into gear. You are literally trapped, waiting for a flatbed tow truck to haul it back to a dealership that doesn't even know how to write the code to fix it. You aren't buying a car. You are paying 50 grand to be an unpaid software debugger. It is the absolute worst SUV you can buy in 2026. All right, we've covered the garbage. So what do you do if you actually need a reliable family SUV that won't leave you stranded or bankrupt? You use the Embrace framework. But let's be totally honest, nothing is perfect, and every vehicle requires compromise. Here are your 3 best options and the exact trade-offs you have to accept. Best number 1, the 2024 to 2026 Toyota RAV4. If you want absolute mathematical peace of mind, buy a RAV4. It is the gold standard for compact SUV reliability. The powertrain is virtually indestructible, and it holds its resale value like a brick of solid gold. But know this, the interior feels cheap and plasticky, the cabin is loud on the highway, and you will pay a massive Toyota tax at the dealership just to buy one. You are paying for the badge and the reliability, not the luxury. Best number 2, the 2025 to 2026 Honda CR-V. This is the mechanic's choice. It is incredibly practical, spacious, the doors open wide for loading car seats, and the 1.5-liter turbo engine has proven itself over millions of miles. It handles better than the Toyota and has a much nicer interior finish. The trade-off? You have to maintain the CVT transmission perfectly. If you skip your fluid changes, you will destroy it. Treat the maintenance schedule like a religion, and it will last forever. Best number 3, the 2024 to 2026 Mazda CX-5, the anti-trend. While every other automaker is slapping turbochargers and fragile CVTs into their SUVs to meet EPA regulations, Mazda refused. The older CX-5 still uses a bulletproof, naturally aspirated 2.5-liter engine bolted to a traditional, heavy-duty 6-speed automatic transmission. It is the last of a dying breed of simple, robust engineering. The trade-off? The infotainment system feels 10 years old, and the rear seat legroom is incredibly tight for larger families. But mechanically, it will outlast almost anything else on the road. If you want me to do a massive breakdown on the 10 worst used cars you should avoid at all costs in 2026, drop a comment below and tell me the worst car you've ever owned. Let's see if it makes the list. Subscribe so you don't miss the next video when it drops.